In a world shaped by personal struggle and family legacy, she faces a daunting battle not only with her own demons, but also with the shadows cast by her mother's renowned career. Her mother's rise to fame was marred by internal conflicts, substance dependencies, and the relentless pressure of public scrutiny, which ultimately led to her downfall. These same demons continue to haunt her, threatening to derail her aspirations and tarnish her reputation. Despite the inheritance of talent and ambition, she must confront her inner turmoil, facing addiction, self-doubt, and the fear of repeating history. Her journey is one of resilience, trying to forge her own path without succumbing to the destructive patterns that undermined her mother's success. As she grapples with these personal demons, her story unfolds as a testament to the complexity of legacy, the power of determination, and the ongoing struggle to break free from the shadows of the past. Her resilience becomes a beacon of hope, illustrating the difficult yet crucial effort required to redefine her destiny and prevent history from repeating itself. The movie was filmed in and around Los Angeles, with most scenes taking place in the San Fernando Valley. The baseball field where the team plays is located in Mason Park on Mason Avenue in Chatsworth. Walter Matthau delivers an exceptional performance as the coach, portraying a loud, drunken ex-professional pitcher who drives a beat-up blue Cadillac convertible. His character brings a rough, unpolished energy to the team, making the story more engaging. Vic Morrow also appears in the film, playing Roy Turner, the coach of the rival Yankees team. Turner's character is aggressive and fiercely competitive, serving as a strong foil to Matthau's more chaotic and unconventional coach. The contrast between these two coaches adds tension and excitement to the story, highlighting different approaches to leadership and competition on the baseball field. The setting and characters together create a vivid backdrop for the struggles and triumphs of the team. Tatum O'Neal portrays Amanda Wurlitzer, the 11-year-old star pitcher for the Bears, who struggles with feeling insecure about her tomboy image. Despite her tough exterior, Amanda reunites with Buttermaker, the team's coach, and her former mentor, to help the struggling Bears start winning games. Amanda is no-nonsense and highly skilled, having been trained by Buttermaker himself when she was younger. Her talent on the mound is undeniable, and as the season progresses, the boys on the team grow very protective of her. This protective spirit is especially evident during the championship game, when Amanda's rivals kick her in the chest, sparking the boys to pick a fight in her defense. Amanda's journey is one of overcoming self-doubt and finding strength through teamwork and support, showing that even the toughest players have vulnerabilities beneath their strong exteriors. Walter Matthau received a salary of $750,000 for his role in the film, which was quite significant for the time. Tatum O'Neal earned $350,000 along with 8% of the net profits, an impressive amount for someone so young. To prepare for her part, she trained with a professional sports trainer for several weeks before filming began in August 1975. The filmmakers aimed to make her pitching appear as authentic as possible. While some of the pitching scenes were performed by stunt doubles, O'Neal handled most of her own pitching, a rare feat in movies of this kind. This dedication to realism added depth to her character and contributed to the film's overall authenticity. Throughout the film, Coach Buttermaker is almost always seen with a beer in hand, which becomes a recurring detail that adds to his laid-back and somewhat weary character. Interestingly, the brand of beer he drinks is never consistent. At various points in the movie, he is shown drinking different popular beers like Budweiser, Miller High Life, Schlitz, Pabst Blue Ribbon, Mickey's Big Mouth, and even Coors. This variety suggests a casual approach to his drinking rather than brand loyalty, reflecting perhaps the everyday, blue-collar atmosphere surrounding the character and the team he coaches. The presence of multiple beer brands also subtly highlights the film's realistic portrayal of a small-town baseball coach who isn't concerned with appearances, but rather just unwinding in his own way. This detail adds texture to his personality and the overall mood of the movie, showing him as a flawed but relatable figure. Unlike every other team in their league, the Bears stand out because their nickname and colors are entirely original, not taken from any Major League Baseball team. This unique choice highlights their role as true outsiders, emphasizing their identity as misfits and underdogs in the story. While other teams mirror famous professional clubs, the Bears' distinct identity sets them apart visually and symbolically, reinforcing the idea that they don't fit in with the more established or successful groups. This difference in team identity helps the audience root for them, as they represent the struggle and spirit of those who are overlooked or underestimated. The Bears' originality in name and colors is more than just a detail. It is a key part of what makes their story compelling, showing that they are not just playing baseball but also fighting to prove themselves in a world that favors the familiar and the powerful. In the 1976 movie The Bad News Bears, the characters of the Aguilar brothers presented an interesting behind-the-scenes fact. Although neither of the Aguilar brothers could speak English in the story, the actors who portrayed them, Jamie Escobedo as Jose and George Gonzalez as Miguel, were actually fluent in English. In reality, they did not know how to speak Spanish. This meant they had to learn all their lines strictly in Spanish before filming began, which was quite a challenge. Their ability to perform convincingly in a language they did not speak added an extra layer of authenticity to their roles, and demonstrated their dedication to the film. This unique situation highlights the effort involved in bringing these characters to life, and the complexities actors sometimes face when working in languages outside their own. Jodie Foster was originally chosen to play the character Amanda in the 1976 movie The Bad News Bears, but she decided to leave the project to take on the role of Iris in Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver. This decision marked a turning point in her career, as Taxi Driver became a critically acclaimed film. Despite her departure, The Bad News Bears went on to become a beloved movie, cherished by many in the film industry. Several well-known actors and directors have expressed their admiration for the film. Quentin Tarantino is famously enthusiastic about it, often praising its unique charm and storytelling. Additionally, actor Philip Seymour Hoffman and filmmaker Kevin Smith have both named The Bad News Bears as one of their favorite movies, highlighting its lasting impact and influence. The film's blend of humor, heart, and imperfect characters continues to resonate with audiences and creators alike, making it a classic that remains appreciated decades after its release. When the film came out, it quickly gained popularity, leading to the creation of 2 sequels, and a remake that revisited the story for a new audience. Beyond these continuations, the movie's influence extended into television with a half-hour sitcom adaptation that aired from 1979 to 1980. This series ran for 26 episodes on CBS, bringing the story to the small screen in a new format. Jack Warden took on the role of Morris Buttermaker, the tough but caring coach, while Corey Feldman was also part of the cast, adding youthful energy to the show. The TV adaptation allowed fans to engage with the characters and themes on a weekly basis, expanding the original film's reach and impact. This transition from film to television demonstrated the story's enduring appeal and its ability to connect with audiences across different media. Before rehearsals for the 1976 film The Bad News Bears began, the cast engaged in a unique bonding activity to build camaraderie and trust. They were taken to a movie theater to watch The Day of the Locust, a 1975 film. This shared experience was intended to bring the actors closer, helping them connect beyond their roles, and creating a sense of unity that would carry into their performances. Watching a movie together offered a relaxed setting for the cast to interact naturally, fostering relationships that would enhance their teamwork during filming. This approach showed a thoughtful effort by the filmmakers to ensure the young ensemble cast worked well as a group, which was vital for the film's authentic portrayal of a ragtag Little League baseball team. The decision to watch The Day of the Locust, a serious and dramatic film, might have also provided the cast with a shared emotional experience, deepening their understanding of storytelling and character complexity. The result was a cast that felt more like a real team, contributing to the movie's enduring appeal and believable group dynamics on screen. After the championship game in The Bad News Bears, the scene where the team celebrates with beer bottles is memorable, but it is interesting to note that those bottles actually contain ginger ale. This choice was made to ensure that the young actors were not drinking alcohol during filming. Initially, Jodie Foster was considered for the role of Amanda, but she turned it down. The producers then sought out Kristy McNichol, who auditioned successfully for the part. They informed her that filming would start soon and encouraged her to prepare for the role. However, in a surprising turn of events, over one weekend, the producers changed their minds. Kristy received a disappointing call informing her that the role was given to Tatum O'Neal instead. This decision was a significant moment for Kristy, as she had been excited about the opportunity. Interestingly, both Kristy McNichol and Tatum O'Neal would later co-star together in the film Little Darlings in 1980, creating a connection between their careers that fans still remember. Bill Lancaster drew heavily from his personal life when writing the screenplay for The Bad News Bears. He based much of the story on his relationship with his father, Burt Lancaster, who was known for his grumpy and tough demeanor. The character Buttermaker in the film was essentially a mirror of Burt, capturing his sharp temper and rough attitude toward those around him. Lancaster also infused the character of Amanda with parts of himself, creating a personal connection within the story that added depth and authenticity. Years later, Burt Lancaster would take on a notable role in another baseball-related film, Field of Dreams, where he portrayed the older version of Archibald Moonlight Graham, a player from the early 20th century. This connection between real life and film highlights how Bill Lancaster's family experiences directly influenced his creative work, making The Bad News Bears more than just a sports comedy, but a reflection of his own life and relationships. Throughout many of the baseball scenes in the 1976 movie The Bad News Bears, the filmmakers used handheld cameras to create a more realistic and documentary-like feel. This technique helped viewers feel as if they were right there with the players on the field, capturing the energy and chaos of youth baseball. The shaky, close-up shots brought a sense of immediacy and authenticity to the film, making the games feel more alive and spontaneous. Additionally, the movie includes a clever nod to real baseball history when Coach Buttermaker jokes with Amanda about her high demands before joining the team, comparing her to Catfish Hunter. This reference highlights Hunter's recent achievement of becoming the highest-paid player in the league, adding a layer of humor and cultural context that baseball fans of the time would appreciate. The blend of innovative filming methods and timely baseball references helped make The Bad News Bears stand out as a unique sports comedy that felt both genuine and relevant. At the time of the 1976 movie, The Bad News Bears, Tatum O'Neal was one of the hottest young stars in Hollywood. She had already made a profound statement in the film industry at a remarkably young age. Born in Los Angeles to actors Ryan O'Neal and Joanna Moore, she carried a legacy that added to her allure. Her presence in the movie brought a unique charm and depth that few actresses of her age could match. This early success helped cement her reputation as a talented and influential figure in the entertainment world. Her role in The Bad News Bears showcased not just her acting skills, but also her ability to connect with audiences, making her a memorable part of the film and the era. To say that she had a dysfunctional family would be the understatement of the year. She went on to struggle with drugs and alcohol herself, but the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Her mother, Joanna Moore, who is considered one of the favorite actresses from the late 50s and 60s, had a prominent role in the Andy Griffith Show as Andy's girlfriend. Many people felt she was a much better match for Andy than what eventually became his full-time girlfriend, Helen Crump. Joanna Moore was an outstanding actress and one of the best character actors in Hollywood. However, she started to slide much like her daughter did years later. She began misusing alcohol and drugs, mainly amphetamines, and became completely addicted. This addiction caused a drastic change in her personality. She was eventually checked into a psychiatric treatment center. After her release, she faced multiple arrests for drunk driving in and around Malibu. In 1976, she was diagnosed with lung cancer, and on November 22, 1997, she died from the disease, just 12 days after her 63rd birthday. It is very sad to think about the talented actresses from the 1976 movie The Bad News Bears who lost plenty of screen time because of their struggles with addiction. These challenges not only affected their personal lives, but also limited the opportunities they could have had in the film industry. Their potential to take on more fabulous roles was cut short, leaving fans and critics alike wondering about the incredible performances that might have been. Addiction often steals away chances for growth and success, and in this case, it meant missing out on seeing these actresses shine even brighter on screen. Their talent was clear in the roles they did play, making it even more painful to consider what the future might have held if circumstances had been different. This loss is a reminder of how fragile careers in entertainment can be when personal battles interfere with professional opportunities. The 1976 film The Bad News Bears stands out as a distinctive blend of comedy and drama, capturing the essence of a ragtag Little League baseball team under the unconventional guidance of Walter Matthau's character, an alcoholic swimming pool cleaner turned coach. At its core, the movie thrives on the chemistry among its young cast, which includes a notably talented female pitcher played by Tatum O'Neal and a juvenile delinquent portrayed by Jackie Earle Haley. Despite the fact that few of these child actors became household names afterward, their performances feel authentic and natural, contributing significantly to the film's enduring appeal. Walter Matthau himself brings a grounded, believable presence to the story, anchoring the film with a mix of humor and sincerity that enhances the overall experience. Critically, the film's portrayal of both children and adults is what sets it apart from typical sports comedies of its era. The children are depicted as gritty and flawed. They swear, fight, and display belligerence and cruelty, reflecting a raw and unvarnished slice of real childhood behavior. Meanwhile, the adults are shown as hyper-competitive, often selfish, lazy, and insensitive, which adds layers of complexity to the narrative. This dynamic creates a tension that elevates the movie beyond a simple underdog sports tale, transforming it into a nuanced exploration of dignity and struggle within a challenging social environment. While the film is undeniably entertaining and often hilarious, its edgy and adult-oriented themes make it less suitable for younger viewers, despite being centered around a children's baseball team. This duality, combining light-hearted moments with more profound social commentary, has led to mixed receptions. Some viewers appreciate the film's honesty and depth, while others might find its tone too mature or its characters too rough around the edges for a traditional family movie. In summary, The Bad News Bears remains a memorable and surprisingly profound film from the 1970s, notable for its realistic depiction of human flaws both on and off the baseball field. Its blend of humor, authenticity, and social insight continues to resonate, offering more than just a feel-good sports story, but a reflection on the complexities of childhood and adulthood.